We're here with Lance Bass, who just released his new book, Out of Sync, where he reveals some of the most important and private experiences of his life. Lance,
Yes.
why did you decide to literally make this part of your life an open book?
Well, the last year has been crazy for me, and I've had a lot of questions, and I was kind of getting tired of just answering it to every individual person. So I just wanted to write something where I uh, I gave those answers, and the main reason I did it was I wanted to give a nice positive story about coming out, and maybe have a relatable story for someone struggling with themselves, especially growing up in the South and from a Christian, religious, conservative family.
So, between your family and the band and the public, who was it that was most important to you to keep your sexuality from?
Definitely my family. That was number one by far the reason I hid my sexuality. Growing up in the South, you're taught certain things, and being gay is definitely wrong. You don't know why it's wrong, but it's just wrong. And I knew that having to come out to my family would really hurt them, mainly because I think they don't want. It's not that they disagree with it; it's they don't want the whole world to hate their son or their son have to go through some hard times. And what I'm trying to prove with this is that I've had such a positive experience that I'm not having a hard time. I mean, the world has definitely changed.
Great. So, how did it feel to have to keep part of your identity hidden in a time where you were part of a band that was experiencing so much prosperity?
Oh, it was it was hard, to keep a secret. I had four of my best friends' careers in my hands, so I felt like I thought that if I did tell my story in the height of NSYNC, say that it would overshadow anything that we did professionally.
In your book, you really highlight a lot of the individual talent that each member of NSYNC had. Did you ever feel that once the band ended, you had to prove your talent as an individual?
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone is scared, especially when you're a part of such a group or anything like that, that you feel a little naked at first. You're like, whoa, I'm not used to this. I'm used to having four guys on stage. I feel much more comfortable. But it was fun, venturing out and finding what I could do, by myself. If it's, acting, if it's producing music on my own. Now I'm doing Broadway. It's fun because I started this group at 16. So at 16, you don't have much confidence and you don't know what you're good at. So after the group, it was fun to go around and see what I could do.
What do you think about the way the media chooses to focus on things like someone's sexuality when things like war are going on?
I know. I think it's so stupid that people even care about sexuality anymore.
Yeah.
It's so far from what we need to be thinking about with all these issues that we're having in the world. But people love gossip. People love to feel better about themselves by looking into other people's private lives, and I guess that's entertainment to people. So you can't blame someone for wanting to be entertained. I definitely feel like I have a responsibility. I was put in this position for a reason. I believe that, and just the reaction I've had from kids out there at my stage door every night, a 12-year-old coming to me saying, "Because of your story, I've come out to my family." That right there makes it worth it to me to know that they're happy and they're living their lives for themselves. And I'm definitely. I don't know all the answers. I'm very new to this whole subject, and I don't want people to think that I'm uh, everything I say is like perfect. I'm still learning, and I can't wait to see what else I'm going to do.
So, what do you want people to get from Out of Sync?
I want people to, you know, there's three major things in this book. One, the NSYNC experience. One, the coming out and the space exploration thing I did. But the main thing I want people to get out of this is just, a heartfelt story that maybe you can relate to and be comfortable with yourself is my main theme that I want to get out there.
Okay. So, you chose truth over image. How do you feel about that today?
I love it. I think everyone should be true to themselves for sure. And, it's so crazy that people have to hide certain things about their life just to please everyone else. Everyone should just live for themselves, and you're so much happier. Oh, right now I'm on Broadway until January 6th doing Hairspray, which is incredible, one of the best experiences of my life. And then I'm going to be heading back to LA, and I'm producing more television and film and working on some more acting stuff.
And any more music?
I've definitely been bitten by that music bug again, so I want to produce a show on Broadway. I want to look into that and hopefully either opening up myself and starring in it or having a part in it, and maybe toying with a solo album next year.